What if I told you that just one thing could change everything? I call it the one thing method. It's one idea, one thought, one behavior, one change at a time can make all of the difference. You see, there's so much information flooding us constantly. Things we should do, things we should eat, things we shouldn't eat. Don't think this, don't think that. We're overwhelmed. It's too much. So you need to break it down into smaller chunks that are way easier. Because as we know, steady incremental steps make a huge difference and have a long lasting impact. So if you can take just one thing and work on that one thing, that one thought, that one behavior, that one action, that one activity, that one walk. I had a patient that committed to walking around the block at night. And he did it. He did that one thing, and it changed a lot for him. He actually got to decrease his blood pressure medication in just a couple of weeks from that. For me, my one thing was talking nice to myself and working on my inner being so that I could work on the rest of me and that my body would work. That was my one thing. So I didn't start like all of a sudden just change the whole brain. No, I started one piece at a time. Every time I walked by myself in the mirror, I said, I love you. Great job today. That was the one thing I changed. I started there. I started small. And before you know it, it became a revolution. It's an absolute freeing experience, right? To really truly love the skin you're in. But it's all about one thing, one step at a time, one thing at a time. And this isn't just another fluffy comment or another woo woo. It actually is science. It is neuroscience and it's neuroplasticity. You can change your brain to think, feel, behave, your body to think, feel, and behave any way that you want. It's very easy to do with one thing at a time. Don't do it all. Don't feel overwhelmed by it all. Just start one thing. Whether or not it's that really bad thought that comes in your head and you go, not today, I don't want that. Whether it's stopping and taking a moment when somebody cuts you off in traffic, take a deep breath and just realize you don't have to react to that. That could be your one thing. You pour into that one thing, and before you know it, your brain starts to rewire itself and refocus on the things that actually matter. And you start doing that in other parts of your life. Now you're no longer frustrated about the traffic. You're also no longer frustrated if you went to work and were late. You're no longer frustrated if you didn't get what you wanted for lunch. I mean, these things have a cascade effect. It's one thing at a time. It's one step. It's one behavior. It's one thought. If you have a repetitive thought in your head and it's a negative one, start calling it out. Why am I saying that? Why do I feel that? Why do I believe that? Just start calling it out. Bring light to it. You have to bring light to it so that you can dissolve it. You don't want to think like that anymore? It's easy as just one thing. You just start with one. And before you know it, the rest fall into line. So I really challenge you this week. Pick one thing. You want to drink more water so you can be more healthy? Then do that. Try that for a week. If it's something that you get frustrated with, before you get frustrated, stop and ask yourself why. Why am I getting frustrated about that? It takes the emotion away from it and it brings you to a different level so that you can actually think about it instead of feel it. That's not what we want, right? We don't want this overwhelming feeling always to have this hold on us. So I challenge you this week. What's your one thing? What's your one thing that you're going to focus on? And from there, all of the rest just starts to fall into place. Have a great rest of your day and say something nice to yourself.